Reading strategies. Table of contents. Before reading strategies, skimming and scanning. During reading strategies, ask questions, understand the text, make inferences, visualize, make connections, think to read, take good notes, and after reading strategies, asking questions and making connections. Before reading strategies. Before reading a text, look at the text and note the following. Are there pictures in the text? What do the pictures tell us about the text? Are there different font sizes? What is the purpose of the larger fonts? Are there any bolded fonts? Why are they bolded? Are some words in colors? Are the colors significant? Are there sections in the text? If so, how many? What is the purpose of the sections? Is there a headline or title? What does the headline or title suggest about the content of the text? Do any punctuation marks stand out? What is the function of these punctuation marks? Are there any marginal notes? What information is provided in the margin notes? Are there boxes with questions at the top, bottom, or side of the text? What is the purpose of these questions? Are there graphs, tables, or charts? And what is the purpose of these graphic organizers? The next step is to ask yourself these questions before reading. What clues does the title/subtitle reveal? Based on the genre of writing, how will you read this selection? What expectations do you have when you read anecdotes? What information do you know about the topic? What information could be researched to deepen your understanding of the text? Why are you reading this article? What is your goal? What information do you hope this anecdote will include? What questions do you hope this anecdote will answer? Why do you think the author wrote this anecdote? When you scan the text features, title, subtitle, headings, illustrations, captions, bold print, italicized phrases, what details can be collected to help you prepare for reading? Skimming and scanning. Different styles of reading and information processing. Set a purpose for reading. Is it for enjoyment purpose, education purpose, or an assignment? Exploring or reviewing a document, you use a skimming strategy. Searching for information, you scan for a word or phrase. Use the highlighter or underlining strategy. Identifying important details in relation to the purpose, like dates, places, repeated information, phrases, etc. Skimming. Faster speed than usual, used to quickly identify the main idea, useful for textbooks, novels, manuals, etc. The strategies. Reading the title, subtitle, subheading, and illustrations. For a sentence of each paragraph, seeking for specific information. Finding dates, names, and places. Review graphs, tables, and charts. Scanning. Search for keywords or ideas because you know what you're looking for. Moving your eyes quickly across the page, seeking words and phrases. Useful for dictionary, telephone book, glossary, etc. The strategies. Look for use of authors' organizers like numbers, letters, and steps. Look for authors' use of words first, second, or next. Look for words that are bold-faced, italics, or in different font size or color. Look at the margins. Sometimes key notes are added by the author. During reading strategies. Ask questions. Ask yourself these types of questions. What can I ask myself as I read this text to help me understand? Does this make sense? How does this information connect to what I already know? What does the writer say about? What does the writer mean by? I still need answers to the question. Understand the text. To help in your understanding of what you read, think aloud using the following prompts. At a tricky part in the text I need to pause to think about. I need to take a closer look at. Should I break the text into chunks? I need to summarize as I read. I need to discuss what I have read. Make inferences. Think aloud using the following prompts. How can I read between the lines? Based on what I have just read, I now realize the evidence that supports my thinking is, I can now conclude, I think because. Visualize. To better understand while reading, think aloud using the following prompts. I pictured what might look like. I created a mental image of. I used the images to help me make connections. Ask yourself, how can I use what I already know to help me understand this text? Make connections to the following: your own experience, to other texts that you have read, to the world. Then think aloud using the following prompts. I already know about. This text reminds me of. This compares to. This text is different from. Because. This section made me think about. Think to read. When you get to an unfamiliar word or section, do the following. Look at photographs, diagrams, tables, or charts. Reread for meaning. Use context and clues for hints. Skip and return. Pause and ask questions. Take good notes. By underlining or highlighting words and phrases, underline or highlight the main ideas. Underline or highlight keywords. Underline or highlight symbols and colors. After reading strategies. Read the selection again to confirm the main idea and supporting details. Make connections to what you already know about the topic. How does the information you have read add to or alter what you knew about the topic? Record your thinking about and responses to the text. For example, write a summary, complete a graphic organizer, create a sketch, or orally retell to yourself or a friend. You are now done. Are you a reading expert?